As the number of coronavirus infections continue to rise, the blame game has started in China. The mayor of Wuhan, the city at the heart of the epidemic, has accused the central communist authorities of hampering the initial response. Zhou Xianwang said bureaucracy had forced him to seek the approval of Beijing before he could alert the public.
Facing a sudden virus outbreak, our continuous work wasn't performed well enough. I feel that our capability of dealing with a crisis needs to be improved.
At the same time, a health official in the capital has pointed the finger at local Communist Party authorities in rural areas, who he accused of lacking determination in controlling the epidemic. More than 80 people have now died, including the first person in Beijing. Nearly 6,000 are infected, 400 of them critically. Wuhan itself is in virtual lockdown. A student living in the city who doesn't want to be named for safety reasons says everyone is scared.
Generally, the streets are empty. There is fear and panic. Initially, we were calm, but we realized that the infections keep rising, and they've told us not to even go to hospital if you are sick, because you are safer when you are home. So this is also now making us panic more.
Other cities are also suspending public transport and stopping private cars entering or leaving. So how are people coping with all the restrictions? I spoke to Carrie Allen at the BBC monitoring desk as she looked at reaction online.
A lot of people are talking today about the fact that schools and exams are postponed, so this is obviously not only going to affect children but also parents if they want to go back to work. Now they've got to stay in and look after their children. And I've even had friends reaching out and saying, could you send some face masks? And in here, I don't know why, but mouth treatments as well. I assume...
So these are supplies that they want you to get to send out to them in China?
Yes, because there is a big problem at the moment, particularly with face masks and antiseptic creams, that they're in such high demand throughout the country because people are worried that they can't get them on major platforms like Taobao or JD.com.
And what about food and things like that?
One of the things we have seen in Wuhan, one of the cities that's in lockdown, there has been a social media video about a supermarket where the price of produce has dropped down to €1. So that's very cheap. That's about 15 US cents.
So that's being subsidised?
Yes, it is, yeah. There's the concern from some people that they don't want to go out full stop, so they're buying online. One of the things I have seen, there's a little video, this is in Hangzhou, of a robot that's sending food to isolated people, and it almost looks like a vacuum cleaner, and it's got dishes stacked up, and it goes along the corridors to various people's rooms and delivers food directly to them.
Extraordinary, but that's obviously only a solution for a very small number of people. How are people following how the epidemic is spreading?
Online, the government's trying to give as much transparency as possible. People's Daily and CCTV, the official channels, have been daily updating a graph, a map that shows how far people are affected. So, this is today's map. It says that more than 2,700 people have got the coronavirus.
And that's these provinces, different colours showing how many people in each province have the virus. There's only one which is white.
Yes, that's Tibet.
So they have none in Tibet, but everywhere else has some cases at the time.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's about 6 different regions that have over 100 confirmed cases. And these are right in the centre. So towards the west, there are few cases, but in the middle of China and surrounding, it's very widespread.
Our China media analyst, Carrie Allen.